Hey guys, here finally the video I was promising all of you of my Facebook followers and group members from OMAD One Meal a Day. First of all, thank you so much for all the questions and all the congratulations and nice words. It means a lot to me, and I'm very, very pleased with all the comments and questions. But I have a very busy lifestyle and I can't answer possibly all the questions. I think it was a couple hundred questions at one post, so I decided to make this video. A lot of you guys asked me how I lost my weight and how long it took me, how much weight I lost, what I ate, and so far, and how I did it. Basically, I started my journey in December 2014 when I decided to cut all sugars and carbs, and I researched the ketogenic diet, and for me it was the best suiting one because I was trying to keep my blood sugar low, and I had a little bit of problems with blood sugars. My blood sugar was always high. Fasting blood sugar was high, so I thought it was a great idea. So I researched online about the ketogenic diet and got me some recipes, and I got a coach, which I talked to once or twice, and then I hit my road doing the ketogenic diet. I mean, there's a lot of information online, you can look it up yourself, but what I ate in a typical day was I ate like 3 meals and snacks in between if I was hungry. And yes, the first couple of weeks adjusting to no carbohydrates and no sugars and doing the ketogenic diet, I was hungry quite a lot, I think. I ate in the morning like 2 to 3 eggs, some sort of meat, like 4 ounces of maybe chicken or a beef patty. I don't eat pork, so, or maybe a little bit of fish, and a little salad, like a cup of a salad. Always have an avocado and tea or coffee with coconut oil. And I ate something similar to that for lunch, like some sort of meat and some sort of vegetable that didn't have much carbohydrates, like broccoli or cauliflower or a big salad with meat. You name it. You can look it up which vegetables are keto friendly online. And I had, again, like a half an avocado and a cup of tea with coconut oil, and the same for dinner, some sort of meat, veggies, and half an avocado and coconut oil tea. And why I drink so much coconut tea also in between is because I wanted to get my fat up, and I ate a lot of butter, and I ate in between when I was hungry macadamia nuts, because my coach back then told me it was very important to get the body used to burning fat, because I was doing low fat for so long, my body didn't know how to efficiently burn fats anymore. So that's what I did. And for my surprising counter beliefs, the more fat I ate, the more I started burning fat, and the less I ate carbohydrates. And again, this is something that worked for me. It might not work for you. Anyhow, it took me about, I want to say, 4 to 6 months to drop from a weight 155 or 156 to 125 pounds. So I don't really know what 154 pounds. I think it's something around 65 kilos to 58 kilos. So I worked out from my house doing like power yoga 3 or 4 times a week for half an hour. And after I lost all my weight, after 6 months, I started doing weight training, and I did it as much as I could, like sometimes 2 times a week, sometimes 3 times a week, depending on my schedule at work and other things. Well, after that, I was really happy with keto, like for 1.5 to 2 years, and then I found out about intermittent fasting. Then I incorporated intermittent fasting to my daily routine, which I stopped eating at 6 p.m. and started back eating the next day around 10 or 11. And that gave me a lot of freedom, and it was really easy to keep my weight off and not to gain any weight, even if I had like a cheat day or ate maybe too much calories or whatever. But I never counted calories during my whole process, never ever. I got curious about fasting. I got into reading a lot of fasting books, so that's how I got to do OMAD, because sometimes I felt like I was gaining weight and I didn't know what to do, and I wanted to also sometimes eat carbohydrates because I kind of felt like I was depriving myself, and I just wanted to do something new. So I did another experiment of 2 months of OMAD combined with a ketogenic diet. So my meal would look like a pound of ground beef with a big huge salad, or some sort of self-made bread, ketogenic bread with cheese and other things. But I always ate more or less ketogenic. I kind of never went off the ketogenic diet. Sometimes I had maybe a slice of pizza or whatever, but me being already pretty thin, I lost way too much weight on OMAD, so I had to stop that, and I went to maintenance, which basically I continued the intermittent fasting, like eating until 6 in the evening and then stop eating until the next day, 10 or 11. Sometimes I do a day of fasting or two a month just to clear my system and give myself a little break. But basically, that's what I do now, and I do work out. Still, I'm doing weight training. Again, 2 to 3 times sometimes more, sometimes less. I go swimming sometimes for an hour, but it's never like hard work. And it was also never hard work on ketogenic diet to work out. I always had a lot of energy. Even on OMAD, I worked out after adjusting. Like after 1 month of OMAD, I started working out again, and I was pretty good adjusted. Even me with doing ketogenic diet for so long, it took me a month to adjust, and then I started working out and I started seeing like super crazy results, and I was just going too skinny. Like I was 55 kilos. That's like 120 pounds or something like that, and that's just way too little. But anyways, I hope I answered all your questions, and I hope you guys have lots of success. My biggest tip for you is just keep going. Don't give up. Don't stop yourself because you messed up a day or something like that. There's always the next day waiting for you. You can always continue to next day. Persistence is the key. Just persist and keep on pushing, and you will get there. All right. Thank you, everybody.